जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक। तेरी छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक, तेरी छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक। जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक। चार भुजाधारी मस्तक सिंदूरी रूप निराला, तू चार भुजाधारी मस्तक सिंदूरी रूप निराला। है मूषक वाहन तेरो तू ही जग का रखवाला, मूषक वाहन तेरो तू ही जग का रखवाला। तेरी सुंदर मूरत मन में, तेरी सुंदर मूरत मन में, तू पालक सिद्धि विनायक, तू पालक सिद्धि विनायक। जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक। मन मंदिर का अंधियारा तेरे नाम से हो उजियारा, मन मंदिर का अंधियारा तेरे नाम से हो उजियारा। तेरे नाम की जोत जगी तो मन में बहती सुख धारा, तेरे नाम की जोत जगी तो मन में बहती सुख धारा। तेरा सुमिरन हर पूजन में, तेरा सुमिरन हर पूजन में, सबसे पहले फलदायक, सबसे पहले फलदायक। जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक। तेरे नाम को जिसने ध्याया उस पर रहती सुख छाया, तेरे नाम को जिसने ध्याया उस पर रहती सुख छाया। मेरे रोम रोम अंतर में एक तेरा रूप समाया, मेरे रोम रोम अंतर में एक तेरा रूप समाया। तेरी महिमा तू ही जान, जाने, तेरी महिमा तू ही जाने। शिव पार्वती के बालक, शिव पार्वती के बालक। जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक। तेरी छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक, तेरी छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक। जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, 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 जय गणपति वंदन।
Shree Mataji. So today on the 9th day of Navaratri, we all are going to be worshipping Shree Mataji in the form of Shree Siddhidatri. So before we begin, let us all raise our kundalinis, put ourselves in bandhan and bow down to Shree Mataji. So let's take Shri Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let's take the three Mahamantras. Om त्वमेव साक्षात् Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. So let's put both our hands on Mother Earth and we'll pray from our hearts to Mother Earth that Mother Earth, you are like our grandmother. Mother, please forgive us for putting our feet on you, but there's no other option. Mother, please take away all the heaviness, all the negativity, all the problems, badhas in our subtle system, and Mother, please bring us to balance. Mother, please take away all the heavy atoms from our subtle system. Mother, please take away all the heaviness from our subtle system. Mother, please bring us to balance. Take the mantra of Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Let's bring our left hand back on our lap. And from our hearts, we'll pray to Shree Mataji that Mother, please take away all the negative, all the problems, all the badhas, all the blockages from our left channel, and Mother, please fill it with your blessings and vibrations. Mother, please awaken Sri Bhairava within us and please destroy all the negativity, all the bhoots and all the problems of our inner nadi. Mother, please protect us from all the negative, all the dead spirits, all the entities attacking us from collective subconscious. Mother, please remove all the excess of emotions we have. Mother, please allow us to forgive ourselves for all the events of past. And Mother, please bring our attention out from past to present to this moment. So we'll take Shri Nirmal Ganesh Sakshat Mantra followed by Shri Mahakali Bhairavnath Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairavanath Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We'll switch our hands, we'll bring our right hand back on our lap, we'll put our left hand on Mother Earth, and this time we'll pray to Shree Mataji from our hearts that Mother, you are Sakshat Shri Kartikeya. Mother, please destroy all the Rakshasi or demonic tendencies or attitude we have within us. Mother, please destroy all the Rakshasi's energies working within us, who are using our emotions, our intelligence and our body against us. Mother, please destroy all the negativity within us. We'll take the mantra of Shri Kartikeya Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Now let's raise our left hand all the way up and we'll keep our right hand on our lap. And this time we'll balance our right side. And again we'll pray to Shree Mataji that Mother, please remove all the negative, all the badhas, all the problems, all the excess of heat, all the unnecessary ambitions, all the thoughts we have regarding future from our right channel. And Mother, please bring us to balance. Mother, you are the doer and you are the enjoyer. So Mother, please take away all the excess of planning and worries we have regarding future. And Mother, please bring our attention out from future to this moment, to present. Mother, you are Sakshat Shri Hanumana. Mother, please bless us with complete surrender, bhakti and dynamism of Shri Hanumana. Mother, please fill our Pingla Nadi with your blessings and with divine vibrations. We'll take the mantra of Shri Mahasaraswati Hanuman Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We'll bring our left hand back on our lap. Now with our right hand we'll raise our Mother Kundalini with full respect 7 times along our Sushumna Nadi. Now let's take the mantra of Shri Nirvicharita Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvicharita Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We'll take the mantra of Shri Mahat Ahankara Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahat Ahankara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We'll keep our attention on Sahasrara.
Devi Suktam. Aparajita from the Devi Mahatmyan. Namo Devji Mahadevji. Shiva Jai Satatam Nama. Nama Praktrujai Badrajai. Nijataha Pranataha Smatam.
So the goddess said, salutations to the Devi, to the great goddess. Salutations always to her who is ever auspicious. Salutations to her who is the primordial cause and the sustaining power. With complete reverence and full attention, we make obeisance to her.
Raudraji Namo Nijajai. Gurjai Ratrai Namo Namaha. Josnajai Chendu Rupinjai. Shukajai Satatam Namaha.
Salutations to you who is terrible, to her who is eternal. Salutations to Sri Gauri, the supporter of the universe. Salutations always to her who is of the form of the moon, moonlight, and happiness itself.
Kalyanjay Pranatam Brujay. Sijay Kurmajay Namo Namaha. Nairujay Buburutam Laksmayay. Sarvanjay Te Namo Namaha.
We bow to her who is welfare. Salutations to her who is prosperity and success. Salutations to the consort of Sri Shiva, who is herself the good fortune, as well as misfortune of beings.
Durga Jai Durga Parajay. Sarajay Sarvakarinjay. Kyatjay Tatayava Krishnajay. Dumrajay Satatam Namaha.
Salutations always to Sri Durga, who takes one across in difficulties, who is the author of everything, who is the knowledge of discrimination, and who is blue-black, as also smoke-like in complexion.
Atisum Jayati Raudajay Natastajay Namo Namaha. Namo Jagat Pratishtayay Devyet Krujay Namo Namaha.
We prostrate before her who is at once most gentle and most terrible. We salute her again and again. Salutations to her who is the support of the world. Salutations to the Devi who is in the form of the will.
Yadervi Sarva Bhuteshu Visnam Jeti Sabdita. Namastasye Namastasye Namastajay Namo Namaha.
Salutations again and again to the Devi who in all beings is called Vishnu Maya or illusion of Vishnu.
Yadevi Sarva Bhuteshu Chetaneti Avidvijate. Namastasye Namastajay Namastajay Namo Namaha.
Salutations again and again to the Devi who abides in all beings as consciousness.
Yadevi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Sanstita. Namastajay 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 Namo Namaha.
Salutations again and again to the Devi who abides in all beings as intelligence.
Together, Nidra.
Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Nidra Rupena Sanstita. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Shuddha or hunger. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shuddha Rupena Sanstita. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Chaya or reflection. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Chaya Rupena Sanstita. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namaha. Shakti or cosmic energy. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Trishna or thirst. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Trishna Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Shanti or patience. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Jati or inner quality. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Jati Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Lajja or modesty. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Lajja Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Shanti or patience or peace. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Shraddha or faith. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shraddha Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Kanti or charm. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Kanti Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Lakshmi or wealth. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Vritti or temperament. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Vritti Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Smriti or memory. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Smriti Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Daya or compassion. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Daya Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Tushti or fulfillment and satisfaction. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Tushti Rupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Matra, the Divine Mother. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। भ्रांति और confusion। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। विवेका और discrimination। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विवेकरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः।
Indriyanam adhistatri bhutanam chahileshu ja bhuteshu satatam tashay japti devyai namo namaha.
To the all-pervading Devi, who constantly presides over the senses of all beings and governs all the elements, salutations to you.
Chitti rupena jagrusnam etap jabja stita jagat namastasye 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 namo namaha.
Salutations to her who abides in the form of consciousness and pervades this entire world. Salutations again and again.
Estuta suraihi purvam avista sansarayat tata surendrena dineshu sevita karotu sa na shubha hetu rishvari shubhani vadranya avihantu chapada.
Invoked of your by the Devas for the sake of their good wishes and adored by the Lord of the Devas every day. May she, the Ishwari, the source of all good, auspicious things, put an end to all our calamities.
Ya sampratam chodata daitya tapitair asmabhir ishacha surair namasyaste yacha sruta takt kashanam eva hantina sarvapoda bhakti vinamra murti bihi.
We Devas, tormented by arrogant asuras, again give reverence and salutations to her, who, called to the mind by us, obeisant with devotion, destroys this very moment all our calamities. Sakshar Shree Adi Shakti Mataji Shree Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And finally, we'll take the mantra of Sri Siddhi Datri Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sri Siddhi Datri Sakshat Sri Adi Shakti Mataji Sri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
today we have gathered here to do the puja of the Devi. The Devi has many forms, but it's the embodiment of the Shakti. Adi Shakti gives Shakti to all these embodiments. And so there are many goddesses we have. At different times they came on this earth and did all that was necessary for the ascent of people who were seekers. Especially the one we know of, Jagadamba, the Durga. She was trying to protect all the seekers of truth and to destroy all evil forces. Because without the ascent of human beings, they do not know the truth. And that's why whatever they try to do is a mental projection. And this mental projection, if it is not substantiated by truth, by dharma, it declines. In Sanskrit they call it glani. When this glani takes place, then incarnations are born to solve the problem. In all incarnation of the goddess, there have been very much incarnated the satanic forces. They had incarnated and she had to fight with them and destroy them. But this destruction was not for the destruction's sake, that the evil forces are to be destroyed, but evil forces always try to put down the seekers, put down the saints, try to harm them, sometimes even destroy. All these destructive forces do not come at the same time, normally. At different times. It's easy to handle. But the aim of the incarnation is to save, to protect the people who are seekers, because they are the most important people in the realm of spirituality. All others are nothing but dust, good for nothing, useless. If they are not seeking the truth, in the eyes of God, they are just useless lives that have come and will be finished. They have no value, and they have no dignity, they have no understanding of anything. So, in the judgment of the divine love, we have two types of people. One who are seekers of truth, and the another who are not. They may be good people, they may be nice people, they may be doing lot of good work, social work, this work, missionary work, every sort of work they might be doing. But if they are not seeking the truth, then they do not come to that category where God has to incarnate. So try to understand the preciousness, the importance of seekers. And that's what you have been seeking. Very few persons, if you take the percentage of seekers, is very, very wee bit. But it's very important because, say, one little part of gold is much more valuable than bonds of steel. In the same way, a seeker is much more valuable in the growth of spirituality. The whole universe was created, whole atmosphere was built, all the evolution took place for what? That human beings should know the truth. But in the modern atmosphere, it's a very big curse. I think the greatest evil than all the Shumbani Shumbas and all that. The worst of all is materialism. Because materialism makes you gross. In your seeking also, when you are rising, subtly that materialism catches you. I've been noticing this. When people come to Sahaja Yoga, right, they are going deep into themselves. They are understanding what I'm saying. All the inner knowledge they want to know, what is called as Atmagyan. Atmagyan means two things: the knowledge about the spirit and knowledge about yourself. All this they find out and they know what it is. This state is the state for which people have been doing all kinds of things, going to the Himalayas, meditating in the cold without much clothes on them, living in the caves with some fruits. All kinds of tapasyas they would do because the seeking was so deep, so urgent, and they could not get out of that force of seeking. But in the modern times, materialism retards that hankering, that dedication. It's maddening for people when they are seekers. I've seen before coming to Sahaja Yoga, people spend a lot of money, go to various places, go to Himalayas, go to Nepal, go to Japan, all over the places they are moving. But after coming to Sahaja, after they have become the spirits, for the growth of your new awareness, the progress is retarded. Also, one should understand that after so much of running about, you find something so precious, so you settle down and you feel very satisfied about it. That part is all right. But what later? Your growth should not stop. And that stops because of one of the main reasons is materialism. Because of materialism, your faith in yourself is also less. Now, as you have seen that the gods prayed to the goddess and she came and killed all the negative forces. The reason was the earnest desire of the gods compelled her to take incarnation. Such sincere desire of self that they could not get sometimes food, even water, and they worked so hard for their ascent, which was disturbed by negative forces. So their call was so from the heart, so desperate and genuine and sincere that the goddess had to take birth on this earth to save them, to protect them, to look after them. But as it is, we see, once you have reached a destination, you feel now better settle down. Now, what do we settle down with? If after getting realization you are complete, you are in totality, you are absolutely one with reality, there's nothing to be done. You become a saint. And a saint does not need any advertisement, does not need anything. His message spreads, people see him and know he is a great saint. So many saints did not even leave their houses. A very common saying in India, your takya you should not leave, that the pillow on which you are resting, you should not leave. That was the criteria of a guru. Those who have to seek should come to the gurus and climb up at least 6-7 miles up, and then the guru doesn't meet anyone. He may slap you, he may hit you, he may drop you from that high mountain. He'll take your test by so many ways. Ultimately, he may select one person to give realization. So this hankering, this desperate effort was all the time there. Now, so we come to Sahaja in this modern time. Sometimes I feel that not only Sahaja Yoga is very easy, also it is extremely pampering. You know you have got realization. You all know that you are better than others, that you have got rid of so many problems and that now you have become master of your own. Then the responsibility that you have towards yourself and to your fellow men reduces, because you feel very satisfied with yourself. The other day some Sahajogini rang me up. They ring me up for everything. She said that I went to the doctor and he put radiation and they found I was pregnant, so what should I do about the baby? For such a small thing, they will ask, what should be the name of our son? What is this, what is that? I have to do much more work than any priest has to do. Little things they are worried about. All right. That part is all right. That I have to tell you what is to be done at such a point or what should we do. If they miss the train, they'll telephone to me, Mother, we have missed the train, now what to do? So I have to tell them, all right, give them a bandha. That also I have to tell them. Or supposing their father is sick, he has a heart trouble. Then they'll telephone to me, Mother, my father is sick, he has a heart trouble, he's not a Sahajogi, what can you do about it? So mother has to put attention to his father who is not a Sahajogi. Small things they write to me. Such small things that you can't imagine how they do not understand what I am here for. Still, I've never said that it's a stupid thing to ask me, you should not waste my time, never. But it's to be seen now that if you do not value yourself as realized souls, you cannot value my time also, or what is myself. This incarnation can be wasted completely because of this materialistic attitude. In these modern times, I don't know what's gone wrong with human beings, because the most important thing in your life is to ascend and to grow. Take a big vision of the whole thing. Why this universe was created, why you were created as human beings. What was the need to do all these things? For what is it done? If you have a very big vision of the whole thing, then try to locate your position. Where am I? And then how the divine has selected me. And now I've become a surgeon. So now what is my responsibility? That one has to see. But on the contrary, I have seen people who are saying, I have a transfer. So they'll telephone and ask whether should we take our chair or not. That shows they have no value about themselves and no value about me. Both ways. Because they are asking such small things, such silly things, that is impossible to understand how could Sahaj Yogis ask such questions. In the perspective we can see the goddess. She comes on this earth in different forms at different times to save the seekers of truth and to work out the ascent of the seekers of truth. Can you imagine? A very big difference in the incarnation of the goddess before Kali Yuga, while now. It's a very different thing that you have come on this earth to become the Sahaj Yogis. You have to have a body, a mind, feelings, everything which is just charged with spirituality, charged with spirituality. Should be normally. Because how many years in the past you have been seeking God? Then that you came here. What a coincidence. But then what is it? When you have such a great advantage that you have come to Sahaj Yoga because of your seeking, and now you have found this satisfaction out of it, what is the responsibility that you have? That the incarnation itself has come on this earth not only to protect you, to nourish you, and to kill the demons. No. She has come on this earth to tell you about everything that is subtler inside, and to tell you what should be your relationship, should be outside as well as inside. You were never connected with truth. You were never connected with this all-pervading power. You were never connected with God Almighty. So, one has to understand that what a great thing has happened, that out of Me only, this Kundalini has come out and she has touched these higher centers. How? This was not done. No, they were just protected. They were just looked after. Nowhere it is written that Goddess has given realization to people. Nowhere. She is responsible. She can give. One of her names is that. I'm not one, but at least 10 names are that she gives you your nirvana, that she gives you your freedom, that she introduces you to liberty. All these things are written, but what's happening now is that people have not yet been able to grasp the value of their life in the modern time. See the way people ask questions. See the way people, the inquiry is on. The way people are worried. Now my child is big. What should I do? What should you do? Child is big, put him to school, do what you like. Mother, will you please tell where to put the child? Then you put the child. Have you seen the school, mother? No, I haven't. Then you go and inspect the school. Imagine Kali Mata doing that. She would have given 2 nice tight slaps, I tell you. Anybody who would have said that, what do you make out of? But to that detailed extent, a motherhood has to work. You wouldn't do that for your own child, I know. But when it comes to children, what are they doing? Still materialistic. Today especially it's a very great day of the Shera. This is the day when, as you know, Ravana was burnt. Effigies of Ravanas are burnt all over the place. When Sri Rama came, this was done. His victory. But it is victory. It was not that he made Sahajogis or he gave realization. No. His victory was that he killed Ravana. That was done that time for today's preparation. For today's happenings. It was done long time back. That these days will come when people will have proper value system of victory of Sri Rama. But it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Because this incarnation of Mataji Nirmala Devi is very different, very elusive, Mahamaya. So you are left to yourself, do what you like. Whatever you like, you can do it. So they will ask me, Mother, we have a problem. I said, what? We don't know which kind of chairs we should buy. For every small thing, they refer to Mother. But for important thing, never. Sort of a funny use of the whole thing has started, which is so great, so important, is used for something absolutely nonsensical. So see the difference between the incarnations. One incarnation comes on this earth to save the people, to bring them out of the mire of Maya. But another incarnation which has come is not only just to talk about it, but to give you your realization and then to look after your small things. So when this lady telephoned and asked me, what should I do? Please, Mother, cure me. It's a very different attitude between the bhaktas of those days and the bhaktas of today. There's a very big difference. I said, you never asked me when you did all that, doesn't matter. Now whatever you have done, it's better. I see the child, look after the child, put the child right, everything, but you come along. But then I realized that this woman is so attached to her child. And I telephoned to the leader and he said, it's terrible attachment. It's a terrible attachment to the child. So now from one nonsense to another nonsense. This incarnation has such variety of jobs to be done. I mean, even the 64 kalas, the 64 expertise of Sri Ganesha is not sufficient to solve this. Why is it so complicated? After giving self-realization, it should be a straightforward march towards your goal and towards your growth. But why is it that such a complicated nonsense is all the time bothering you? What do you want? We should ask, what do you want? I want a child. After Sahaja, you should not want anything. Why do you want to have a child? There are so many children. You can look after them. I want goes away. Should go away from your mind that I want this and I want that. This wanting is over now. What you wanted, your self-realization. After that, what has happened is now what I want is more important. And I want that you should become really detached from materialism. That doesn't mean that you should become like Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. No, 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 no. They are not detached. They are very much attached people. But detachment is a state where nothing can bind you. Nothing is important. Most important thing is your spiritual ascent. Nothing can attract you more than this process. This is what exactly is wanted today that Sahajogis should understand.
Prepare for the Aarti.
महिमा विश्व में तेरी महिमा तू गंगा यमुना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ सुख ही मिला उसको बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ बैठ के दिल ओ माँ लौट के ना जाना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना मानव में अवतर के कर दिया उजियाला माँ कर दिया उजियाला कलयुग में माए कलयुग में माया है फिर ही पहचाना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना संत जनों की धरती है भारत माता माँ है भारत माता इस धरती पर आकर इस धरती पर आकर दुख से दूर करना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना जब दिल में आए तब मधुर संगीत सुन लो माँ मधुर संगीत सुन लो हो सके जो सेवा हो सके जो सेवा हमसे करा लेना माँ सबको दुआ देना सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना जय निर्मल माता जी जय निर्मल माता जी दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ त्वमेव साक्षात्
महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
जय श्री माताजी।
जय श्री माताजी। Mataji, Mother, we don't know what karmas we have done in our previous lives that we are here in front of you. Mother, it's not a coincidence that we all got selected or chosen by you, Mother. Mother, on this 9th day of Navaratri, please bless us so that we recognize our value and recognize the value of being Sahaj Yogis and Yoginis. Mother, please bless us that we get over all the wants and materialism and we become reflection of God. And we grow the way you want us to grow. Jai Shree Mataji. So let us all bow down to Shree Mataji and then raise our kundalinis and put ourselves in bandhan.